fail us.
No, my software failed me. All right, now we're streaming.
I guess it would really depend on if we felt like it was necessary. Scathed, do we need to do watches?
Yeah, we'll do watches. Fuck it.
All right, cool.
Alright, cool. I guess I'll go first.
Very brave of you. Take the first watch. I'm just gonna kind of kick
Well.
back and bit here.
I'd rather stay up late than get up early.
Point. Nah, you already called first dibs.
I know, right? All
No, I
right.
got first watch. Just in case my passive perception is a 13.
Here.
So's mine.
Groovy. All right, so you
Moving
guys
to the
are
movie.
kind of camped out here on this overcropping. I'm sorry, Aiden is taking the first watch.
Yes.
All right, roll me a d20, sir.
Why can't you just roll yours? Hey,
Yep. All right, so yeah. Surprisingly enough, once again, you guys are completely and totally unmolested. Just a nice little campground.
we have the
quiet
most
evening.
exciting.
I know, right? Morning breaks. You guys get
Oh,
up.
it's breaking.
You look over and, you know, kind of stretching. Aiden, what did you say your passive perception was?
13.
13?
Yeah.
So right down here, you see this bush start to shake.
Okay. Scathed. Scathed.
Oh. What's up?
Bush is moving.
Yeah. What's going on, Aiden?
The
Just
bush
guys.
is moving. Something is in the area.
It could be wildlife. We're in the woods.
You start hearing her.
Yeah. Get his sword ready.
That sounded a little bit more than just your regular old rabbit.
About that time, you see this large creature come lumbering out. Kind of sniffs the air. It's looking right at you. Kind of gets down on its haunches. And we are going to go into initiative.
That's like a bear-owl hybrid? Is that an owl-bear? Is that what it's called?
It's called an owlbear.
It is called an owlbear.
Initiative. Okay. How is it that I never roll high on initiative?
Just lucky, I guess. All right. Dave, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm Vincent, and I'm going to what's on this thing?
All right. So Ray of Frost absolutely hits. And takes, what's that, 12 damage?
And that fighting style only applies to melee.
Okay, so 10.
It's 10 damage, and its movement speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Cool beans. It is the owlbear's turn. Its movement is halved, so it's going to be... It's going to move to about right here. And just like kind of snaps at you. But that's about as far as it can get. Aiden, you're up, sir.
Alright. Let's do this bad boy. Shatter! Oh, that didn't...
Still needs to make that DC.
Yep.
The odds be ever in our favor.
Natural 20.
I think it still takes damage.
It still takes damage. It takes 4 damage. So what you see is Aiden boom slams his hand together and pushes out, and just like the tree behind it just shatters and blows away.
What level
There's
did you
rocks.
cast that at?
2nd level.
Damage or 4?
Oh, higher level cast. Ooh, no. 20, so it'd be 10 damage it takes. Actually, because you add the 2. The higher level cast is the, you get the 8 thunder damage and then the 12 for the higher level cast. So he takes 10 damage.
Alright, and then, afterwards I'll scoot back. Yeah.
Alright, Skaith, you're up, sir.
That seemed to go pretty well last time, so I'm gonna go. For now, I'm gonna go. I don't know what you are, but screw you. Freeze him again.
Yep. 23 definitely hits. He takes 6 cold damage. Boom.
I'm just gonna kind of, at this point, I'm going to move back a little bit.
There are rocks right there, bro.
Yeah. Anything? All right.
Oh.
No, those are trees, so you're okay. All right. So this thing is very unhappy.
It started it.
Just can't quite get to you. It's gonna charge and like snapping. Aiden, you are up.
Alright, I gotta do some measuring here. It's 10 feet. Too close. Okay. So, in that case, I will move just a little bit back.
Now be careful. Any further back, and you're gonna have to give me a dex save so you don't lose your.
Yeah. It's like I'm just kind of like a foot or.
Oh no, it's all good. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah. And then. Okay, so I should be far away. Okay, yeah, so he's safe now. And so now I will try to use my Thunder Wave. Going high level shit.
Nice.
Lower than 13
You
million,
actually
15 million.
see as Aiden like reaches all the way back and just like the Hulk, just boom. Bushes, trees, everything just like snap. This owlbear takes. Definitely is going to take some damage. We're about to find out how much. Takes it all. 25 points of damage like a bouse. It is not looking happy, and it has not even begun to attack yet.
Alright, okay, yeah. I'm gonna be fucked, I know.
Scathe, you're at the top of the order.
Stick to the cantrips, and I'm gonna kind of, talk some trash to this owlbear and be like, hey, bud, you're getting too close to my friend. And I'm going to use this Eldritch Blast. And I'm gonna try and do the repelling blast on it. Goes back.
So yeah, Eldritch Blast hits. Hang on a minute. I just need to check something. So this is a large monstrosity, so you're not going to be able to push it back.
That's what she said.
Hey, gonna be doing anything else? Move.
If that's the case, I'm going to use my action surge. I'm going to get a second attack here. And I'm going to use that to just kind of move forward and attack it with my I'm going to move forward and attack it with my sword.
Man,
Your
if only
sword?
we...
I'm going to get up in its face. I'm going to use my sword.
Go for it.
I don't see this going well. Oh, never mind. It went really well.
Then I forgot to add the 2 for
Don't
my
bother.
fighting style.
Don't bother. Why don't you so eloquently describe for me how this thing dies?
Oh man, I did all the work and you get the kill. Let's see how it...
I think I put slicing motion and just kind of get it like, from stem to stern, just split it down the middle. Like, right?
Oh, so yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you come in and just right up as it.
Stern, and I just kind of talk more trash, just like, us.
And just like it's just like a opens up like a 2 full sausage just in the microwave, just and falls
Neat.
dead. You murdered one of Peladon's creatures.
Helidon?
Yeah, it's the god of good.
Are we about to get in trouble with a god?
No,
That'd be kind of cool.
no.
Oh.
So yeah, you guys have the rest of the day. What would you like to do?
Good thing Lord of Light isn't here. Hey,
Short rested up so I can get that action surge back.
Go for it. You guys just decide, sit there and
we're just gonna chill.
cook you some owlbear parts.
That's it's a good way to start the day.
Hey, anything?
What was that you cut out?
Owlbear meat good for anything?
Makes a good jerky. That's about it. Otherwise, it's just, yeah, not very good. But then again, you're half demon, so who knows? I question your taste after that.
Anybody would question his taste after Z. Hey,
Oh! The DM spoke.
Z was great. She just, didn't want to deal with a demon.
Lots of
Then
people
there was
do
that one girl.
Never happened. We never speak of that. Fight Club that thing.
Fight Club that shit.
So we rest.
Yeah, you guys,
Go.
rest up, take a nice little lunch.
How far away are we from the
About a day and a half's travel.
Yeah, I think we still got another day.
So,
say we rest and continue moving towards the tower?
Yes.
Please stop harassing me. I don't want your love right now.
yeah, it's pretty simple. You guys get back on the road, and you head on. The next day's travel is pretty uneventful. As you come across some rolling hills. Oops.
And
you
the
come-
sea.
Yeah, in the sea. As you come across some rolling hills, you see a tower off to the northeast. Why don't you both go ahead and give me a perception check real quick?
You got it?
Aiden, what do your elven eyes see?
Not a goddamn thing.
Nope.
Yeah!
Aiden, you see that the it looks from here that the tower's pretty dilapidated. But Skaith, you definitely see there's some birds circling the tower. You're not 100% what type of birds they are, but they're gorgeous, fiery red.
Hey Aiden,
Yeah.
do you know any red birds? What birds are red? There's a bunch of them circling over there. I'm not sure what's going on.
Would I need to roll something to answer that with?
I mean, you can cardinals are red.
Oh yeah, no, but
Yeah, give me an animal handling.
ooh, that didn't go very well.
Cardinals are red.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I was say, like, you got cardinals. Are they big birds?
They're pretty good
I mean, it's a
size.
little far, I guess. Can't really tell.
Well, guess we'll find out as we get closer.
You spot a crumbling tower atop a hill about less than a quarter mile away. Parts of its conical roof and outer shell have fallen apart, leaving a gaping hole above which these four birds circle. Excuse me. You guys are about a quarter mile away. 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, roughly.
All right. Well,
What are you guys doing?
I mean, these warbirds, like, I don't know. I feel like we should kind of stay out of their sight. Like, is there anything that we can hide under? Like, maybe tree to tree, or like hide in the shadows or tall grass or something?
Give me a wisdom check or a perception check. Awesome. So
I guess you're getting all the good rolls.
the more worried about it, the more you remember that these are called bloodhawks. They're ridiculously aggressive. However, you're a little too big for their prey. As long you get the feeling that as long as you don't try and climb up there, they'll probably leave you alone.
Alright, so I convey that over to Aiden.
Alright, well. I had no intentions of going on the roof.
There's a large boulder that blocks the tower's ground floor entrance, and a horrible noise comes from within. A deep, guttural dirge pouring from the lips of something big and awful. Nobody know the trouble Mook see. Nobody know Mook
Is this audible enough?
sorrow.
Like, can we make this song out? Can we make out the words?
Oh yeah, it's like, it's horrible. Nobody
I think- Like, really time. Let me get this straight. Somebody trapped inside of this thing, and they're singing that awful song. God, do they sound bad? You think we should help?
Nobody knows.
Aiden will just be like, "Ooh, it's hard to deal with." Whew. Little flat,
Tell you what,
little flat.
yell at the thing, because I don't know what it is. Hey, we help you get out. Will you stop that singing, please?
So, you guys are standing, well, about right here, but we're going to say like another 200 or 300 feet back. As this large, disgusting giant sticks her head out. Why you mean to Moog?
I moog mean to our ears.
You mean go away or Moog crush? Then it sits back down.
Okay.
Nobody.
Skaith, I think we may need to try to
You should handle
approach
this
this
one.
differently.
You should handle this one. I'm just gonna.
Moog, is it?
Yeah.
Apologies for my.
Hang on just a second. Bella, shut up!
Ding.
Exactly. Apologies for my companion. He meant no. He didn't mean it, or to be rude. You know. What? Are you upset because you're stuck in the tower?
I'm not stuck up here, small folk. You go away or I crush you now.
Oh well. That's.
Are you sad?
How about
Aiden,
You
go ahead and give me a
don't
dex
crush
check.
us?
Give me a dex
What?
save. Give me a dex save, DC 14.
Ah, shit. Dex.
Yeah.
So yeah, this boulder just comes crushing down right by your feet.
I'll just turn to Skaith and be like, I think negotiations are over.
Looks like it. I'd say so. Moving right along.
Oh, wait, hang on. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I
isn't
did-
this the tower we're supposed to go in?
I didn't see the persuasion. What were you going with the persuasion for?
For her to not try to hurt me. But it's all good. It's
No,
all good.
no,
I'll continue.
No, I'm going to back it up. Sorry, I didn't see it. So, what? You bring Moog food?
Hey,
We
killed an owlbear.
I know. I was just about to say that. Yeah. We actually have some owlbear. Would you be interested in having some owlbear? Yeah. No. Maybe.
Moog hungry.
Is an owlbear enough food?
Bring owlbear.
Start walking back towards the owl. Portion that we didn't eat.
So yeah, you bring the owlbear back. She just takes like a haunch and just rips it off and starts going to town on it.
Cook that?
Just like eating it like one of those giant turkey legs that you see at like the Renaissance Fair.
Good times. And
you
are
know,
we
she
good
actually rolls the boulder away from the tower and invites you guys in.
now? Oh, okay. So we just skedaddle on up.
And like now she's just sitting
The
there
way
happily.
she threw that boulder. Maybe we should proceed cautiously so she doesn't throw us against the boulder.
Hey man, don't be afraid. As long as she can't sense you're afraid, you're good. It's all
I'm
good.
not afraid. I just don't want to be dead.
That sounds like fear to me, bro.
So she's she's sitting there dangling her feet, happily just gnawing on the thing. She goes, "You nice tiny folk. Tiny folk be mean to Moog. You help Moog. You be Moog friend?
Well, we can be
Like,
your friend,
she actually
but
like
what do you...
tries to smile like.
Well, we can be your friend, but what are you needing help with?
Chief God took husband.
Why did he take your husband?
She took husband. She took Moog husband. And now he Chief God husband.
So
Chief gut husband.
Give me a history check real quick.
Well, here's the deal. Like, I'm not sure what you said. If you Chief gut husband or gut, like
Guh. Chief Guh. He's now the husband of Chief Guh. Give me a history check.
Okay. I have a feeling those giants that we met earlier may or may not be related to this.
I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Giants are a maternal society, so their chiefs are traditionally female. So they send the males out to do the hunting and the food gathering.
Gotcha.
And the females are the ones that take charge.
So, but
God took my husband away, and she won't give back.
did she just want him, or was there a reason for it?
She take our husband to make big power. Now she chief.
What? He had you.
If you're thinking what I think you're thinking, it could be a good idea.
Here's the deal. I'm not gonna lie. Moog. That's a demon. I don't have a whole lot of friends. This guy somehow puts up with me. It would be such a bad idea to have you as a compatriot, an ally. And I mean, they're out.
Aiden will just look at him and be like, "You've been reading again."
As a matter of fact, I have.
So she kind of looks
Getting
at you.
gooder at reading.
I'd be friends.
We're getting there.
We'd be friends. I have little box full of toys and shinies. I give you a box of toys and shiny. You help me get my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Now,
thinking like it's actually like toys for kids. Oh, I'm sorry, not me, but like Skate is like expecting like little tiny soldiers. Actual toys.
Her face lights up. Like just instant joy. Kind of like the goosebumps face.
So,
She immediately grabs a chest in like just one giant meaty hand. She reaches down into this pile of rubble and pulls this chest out and sets it right there for you. You go.
well, there you go, Skid.
Is it locked? Can I just like open it up?
It is locked, but it's pretty dilapidated.
I'm just gonna take the butt of my sword and
Give me a strength check. DC 5.
strength.
Get a 2, get a 2, get a 2.
Like you just bust it right off. Just,
A baby.
So inside you find a couple nice things. The first thing you find is this onyx sword. Onyx
sword.
long sword. Should be able to see it now. Craven Edge.
Don't see.
I should have
Or
played.
is it
There we
like-
go.
Ooh. I like that design.
It's somebody else's. That's why I made sure to put his artwork on the thing. There's also a cloak in there. And about 500 gold.
Eyes just open wide at the gold. Damn. And you'll give us all of this if we help.
You take now, we friends.
Aiden will just kind of whisper over to Scab, be like, I don't feel right taking this right away.
No. You go. You go back to Giant Cave, Grud hug, and you make Moog get husband back.
Will you help us?
I'm looking at this sword, thinking like, just like, this is neat.
Oh, you're holding it?
Yeah, I'm just like looking at this.
Did
sword
you
and,
pick
like,
it up?
Expecting it.
All right.
Oh, you picked it up.
You hear. Are you my wielder? Aiden, you hear none of this.
I don't know. I just met you. What does it mean to be your wielder?
My wielder.
Are you talking to a sword?
Shh. Hold on, I'm having a conversation right now. I'm thinking out loud. I'm holding you right now. So I guess that makes me your wielder?
Do you want to see your enemies destroyed?
Absolutely. Yes.
Do you want them to weep on their knees in fear of you?
Me? Yes. I mean,
Do you want to cleave all you see?
only the bad ones.
Then you are my wielder.
Because I am Batman.
As you're holding it, the whole blade starts to glow in like this black aura that wraps around your whole body.
Huh?
There is also a cloak in there. It is black, silken with gold trim. Looks very expensive.
Okay, well, since it seems like he's not interested, I will pick it up. Kind of just hold it out in front of me. Just, you know, checking it out.
It's just a very fine cloak. There's a satin inlay or gold inlay on the sleeves and the trim. This is dope as shit. It's definitely somebody spent at least $100 on this thing.
$100. Is that the equivalent to like 100 silver or something?
Spent at least no. It's just that you have no idea how much this thing would have cost being a street urchin. Somebody spent at least $100 on this. That's like the biggest number that your mind can grasp at the moment. It's dope.
Hey, I'm the more intelligent one. You gotta remember. I'm
Still dope.
I'm not scared.
And as I hold the sword.
All right. Cool. All right. So, Moog, where is this cave?
She just points. She points off. She points off to like a hilly area. You start to see like some mountains starting to form, or more hills than mountains, really.
So,
Be careful. Lots of ogres and goblins and hobgoblins.
I don't suppose you and the other wives would be willing to help us at all?
Chief Gun made Moog go away. Moog can help fight, but Moog not go back without help.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely help.
Nobody knows. And she just like goes off and starts crying again. She starts wailing for about 15, 20 minutes pass by.
Just, you know, sitting there with the ears covered up, just while Skade is just still looking at the sword.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna give you a gimme. Aiden, as you're looking at the cloak, you're like, you know what? Let's just try it on. You put it on. It actually fits pretty good. You go to flip up the hood, and then Scathe, you're like, where'd Aiden go?
Aiden.
What?
As you are now invisible.
Fuck. Are you? I can't see you. What is going on right now?
What? No shit? It's an invisible cloak? Oh, dude, our jobs just got so much easier. Take the hood off. Hey,
You reappear.
Was that the cloak that did that? Or did you know this trick all along? Because you reckon never used it. And
Yeah, no, I totally knew this trick the entire time. I just wanted to challenge you a little bit more, make you...
Son of a bitch! Wait, that's the thing I've been learning about. You can't fool me twice.
Try
You
127.
hear, are you going to murder him now?
Well, I'm not gonna murder him. He's a friend.
Should I worry about you?
Hey, yeah. So, holding the sword, kind of brandishing it. He came to me.
What? Did you seriously just say an inanimate object, a thing that's not alive, is talking to you?
I did. It's I think it wants to kill kill the enemies, devour the weak.
As you kill, I will make you stronger.
Well then, I guess it's a good thing we're about to go kill then. Or at least seriously harm. So Moog, I guess we'll be on our way to
Moog,
get your husband back.
Moog, come with.
Ah, okay. Feel a little bit more at ease with that.
Okay, now this is a two-handed sword, so you will not be able to use a shield. It's a great sword.
Oh, you son of a...
You know what? It's a great sword until you picked it up and it turns into a short sword. I'll say. Or a
I thought
long
it was
sword.
a long sword
It
for
is a
some
long sword.
reason, and I went back and scrolled to the top and realized it's a great sword.
We'll call it a long
Hold
sword.
on.
It actually adjusts its size. But it'll adjust its damage accordingly as well.
I don't know much about great swords. Can I take a moment to look at great swords?
Mhm.
Like legit. Hi, cat. Hey, cat. Great sword. So I would give up 2 to my armor class, bringing me down to 16. Word. D6.
By the way, did we get any XP for the
Yeah, we're gonna go to just milestoning it.
Okay.
That is such a decision I have to make. God, like drop my AC by 2.
Well, I'm just gonna hand wave it. No, it's as soon as you pick it up, it shortened itself into a long sword for you.
Okay. Done. Let me continue working on making this thing then.
So, you guys go, and you head off with Guh, or I'm sorry, Moog.
Moog. Go boom.
Hang on. So she starts walking. Let me get to it.
There we go.
You guys start walking. And she takes you kind of across across the river and down the road, and you realize that she's actually taking you to an area where there it is, kind of north of where the giant hideout is.
Do we want to ask her about that? Or do we just kind of follow her blindly?
I'm about to say, are we able to perceive that, or
Give me
Automatic.
a perception check.
I'm gonna fail?
So yeah,
The rolls are not my friend.
Scathe, you kind of look and you realize that you guys are headed in the right direction, but you're definitely way north of where she originally pointed out.
Moog? We're further north than you initially said. Are we trying to do some kind of special sneak attack?
Moog afraid of Chief Ga. Moog gonna bring you in so we can hide.
How can we stop Chief Ga if we don't go attack her?
We hide and get her at nighttime.
I grab her by the cheeks as I'm saying this. Yeah.
Um,
Moog?
we also still 1 day away.
I don't even know what to say about that. Just like, I imagine me being tiny compared to her, just like all over her.
Are you a giant babe now too? So, you guys go.
This feels like Hagrid's parents, how they met.
You guys go. And you walk for a while. Until eventually you start getting into the hills. Moog kind of looks around. She goes, "Me stay here. You go that way. Come back to me when we get ready."
Alright, wait, what was that last part? Come back to me when you're ready?
Basically, she's trying to get you to scout it first.
Ah, okay. So then it'd probably be...
Yeah.
Let me just use this new cloak, and... Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm excited. Ah.
Shut up! You gotta be quiet.
I didn't make a card for the Cloak of Invisibility, so you're going to have to remember it tonight. But basically, it gives you, it does make you invisible, and will give you advantage on stealth checks. However, if you attack or lower your hood, that's it.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put that hood on and...
You're gone.
Yep. And then, so I guess I'll just head off in one direction. Scathe can kind of go off in the other.
Yeah, so I don't know if I want to split up the team with me not being invisible. I think since you're invisible, I'm gonna let you go out ahead. Further, maybe not too much, like a couple 100 feet ahead.
How are you gonna know I'm a couple of 100 feet ahead? I'm invisible.
So I imagine that we've like kind of like, or like we know what pace we're supposed to be going at.
Alright.
Like we're kind of like keeping track mentally without actually being accurate.
Oh, where's the map?
Hang on.
Oh. So basically it'd be like that conversation where it's like, okay, you remember when we did that one job where we were taking stuff from this one place and we went and did this?
Alright, how's it showing up now? Maybe if I drag you guys. No.
Yeah, I just got a black screen.
Give me 1 minute. Try this one more time.
I just dragged myself on there and I have sight.
Wait,
Here.
where's our characters at?
There, I just dropped Aiden on.
Huh. I'm still seeing nothing but black. That's weird. Am I gonna have to reload the game?
What about
Oh.
now?
There we go!
All right.
Getting to the top right.
Is that a dam?
Bottom. All the way at the bottom.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna pull Oh, there you are, down. All right, can you see?
You can see.
Yeah, I think we're good now.
I'm not good.
Are you good at it? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dum.
Disappeared on the player screen. Hang on. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Come on, let me do it. One more. Advanced. All players select. Save changes. There we go. All right.
Okay.
So you guys should be about right here. As you walk up to the stream and you see basically what amounts to a very, very large hill giant camp.
So,
Uh,
Moog, where do we go?
Moog stayed back behind them.
Oh, we're scouting.
I think we got our heads here, bro. Normally I don't doubt us, but I don't know about this one.
Did she tell us a general area where we need to go?
No. Basically, she had, just kind of pointed out that this is where the hill giants are. She didn't even, really do much beyond that. Basically, you stay, you go look me way here. You get the feeling that she's definitely terrified of Chief God.
Alright, well, I guess let's do this.
So, are we just scouting, or are we trying to actually do something significant here?
I feel like
we
I feel like the best plan is to just scout, and if we see an opportunity, take it.
I think we should look for how many guards are there at all, any entrances and exits, and maybe some choke points.
So scout. All right, so I guess we start scouting, looking around.
With that, I request a 2-minute break to get myself a fresh glass of bourbon.
Let's make it 10 because I got a potty.
BRB.
Cool.
Alrighty then.
Come on, guys, let's go to night, buddy.
Ba 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 ba. Something's about to happen. Ba ba ba.
So, I'm wondering if it's worth it to actually get that broadsword, or sorry, great sword.
Well, I thought you kept it.
He made it a long sword.
Well, from a like sneaking around standpoint, it would be better to have a long sword. Less chance of.
Just thinking about just pure damage. But like you have. So what's the average for that? So average of 4, average of 8. Sword. With an average of 7. So you do. You could mathematically potentially do more, but I have to give up 2 on my AC. Nah, not worth it. Longsword.
Alrighty.
But actually using the longsword, I just was trying to click on something to look at the numbers. Did that by mistake.
No, it's all good.
Just trying mathematically to figure out would it be worth it. So a great sword on average does 1 more point of damage per attack.
So, do you want it to stay a great sword?
No, because I'm thinking about it. That 1 point of damage isn't gonna be that big of a deal.
Right.
At, overall, as compared to me surviving the hits that are gonna be incoming. We're a party of 2. I need the AC.
Right. So you want the longsword.
Yeah, I'd feel a lot better if we had that composite bow.
I know, right? All right. So, let me pull up the map.
So do we want to go left or right?
So I say, let me go ahead and pull the ruler out. I say we go this general direction. Oh. Either way, we have to cross some rivers.
Are you just like doing it, or are you going to be, like careful?
Well, we absolutely need to be careful. There is no just doing things here. A party of 2 against what these guys, ogres or giants? I forget what you said.
Hill giants.
Giants. Yeah. Everything we do is going to be carefully.
Yep.
So I'm going to roll the D1, D20. If it's an odd number, we go left. If it's an even number, we go right. Right.
All right. Give me stealth checks,
I'll let the
guys.
dice decide.
Oh, hold on. Get rid of my sheet. Stealth check.
Wait. Here's an idea. Are there lots of like sticks and or branches nearby? And why I'm asking is because I think it would be a neat idea for you to kind of like leave a trail of breadcrumbs. So like break off like a stick.
There's a bunch of pebbles. If you look around, you can easily find some pebbles lining the stream beds.
Okay. So I was just thinking like if it's a stick, just like stick it in the ground, so it's not completely obvious from afar, but somebody who knows what to look for can see that. If it's pebbles, I'm not sure how you would mark it, but same idea, something that's generally easily communicated. So I can keep my distance and I can know where he's been. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, or, hold on. Does anybody know on the top of their heads what all comes in, like, disguise kits and shit? Is it just clothes?
Yeah, it's
Mainly?
like putty and makeup, mustache, like that kind of stuff.
I don't think we could make
So-
ourselves look like hill giants.
Well, no. What I was thinking, I could, like, some form of makeup or something and leave a mark. Just leave a.
Yeah, there's a
Slight
couple
mark.
grease pens in there. Grease pens
Yeah,
for
so-
like makeup and stuff. Yeah, but you could do something like that.
Yeah, so that would be less obvious, especially with it night, or whatever time it is. It'd just be a little easier because we have that night vision shit or dark vision, so you can easily see and all that. All right, cool. All right, so you said stealth check.
Yes, please. You have advantage. Thank God. All right, you guys are good.
So we cross the river. I'll put a mark right there.
Like a little bit ahead of me.
Alright. So I'll just Keep searching. Da, 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 da. None of these shadows are going away. That scares me.
Right about there, you come across a large wooden stockade. Easily 20 feet high. It looks like some of the great redwoods have just been torn down by these giants.
And then just made into a barricade.
Right. You can
Okay.
see guard towers. You can see what looks to be the outskirts of a little goblin village. As well as some warrens for the wolves, for the goblin riders.
Alright. Wait, what was that last part?
And the wolves for the goblin riders.
Oh,
Pens
okay.
For the goblin rider wolves.
Alright, well then, I guess let me check to see if I see any signs of a door, gate.
Not from where you are right now.
Okay. So,
This area right here, as you're looking, it's literally just a wall of rocks and refuse built to dam off the river.
okay. Alright, so I'll just head to the right.
Who's this little guy down here that keeps moving?
That's Mike D.
Alright, and then...
That's the only way I can give him sight. It's just to kind of rocket along with Aiden. Stop.
Berate and listen. Ice is back with the brand new mission.
Alright, now you're at disadvantage for stealth.
My guy?
Just because of the vanilla ice. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're talking to him. I was like... Said I had...
So what you see, you're coming up. As you look up, you just kind of stop. Because if you'd gone any further, you absolutely would have cast a shadow for the guard tower. As you look down, you're standing almost at the foot of, or not a shadow, but you're standing at the foot of it, almost at the foot of a dirt road. Easy to start seeing tracks of footprints.
Mm-hmm.
So you decide to kind of figure out that that's probably their main entrance.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well. What's the best thing to do? Oop, I didn't mean to do that.
Give me an insight check.
Both of us?
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not do very well. Nope, not at all.
Scathe, you realize it probably is better if you guys stick to the to the perimeters of the wall. Less of a chance of being seen over top of them. Because
There
right
were
now,
only a way for me to message this to my friend.
well, you're standing out in the middle right here. I figured maybe if you would run up to about right here.
I think I am close to the
Deus Ex Machina. Excuse me.
But okay. I'm just gonna inch ever so closer. I'm gonna try to see if I can stay off the edge of the road and kind of just peek around whatever corner this is.
You can certainly try.
Yeah. Watch out.
Do it.
Roll stealth. Still good.
Okay. I don't like it when he says you can certainly try, because that usually means something bad is gonna happen if we fail.
Hey, I'm invisible. I can run away.
You can. I have to come up with a new character by the end of this, aren't I?
I hope not.
All
I
right.
have a whole arc written around you.
All right. So,
And
am I allowed to go any further on this stealth or no? Like inside the area, or like, am I allowed to go any?
I would say as long as you keep to the walls, you feel pretty confident that you can get fairly far without being seen. And then
Okay.
what we'll do is literally each one of these, the big squares. The big
Yeah.
squares is 10 feet.
Yeah.
So as every 20 feet, I'm going to have you re-roll.
Oh. Ooh, that's scary. Okay. Okay. So, I think what I'll do is, instead of leaving my normal, just like one mark that I've been doing for Skaith to follow, I'm just gonna put an X. And that's like me saying, stop. So it's like, I don't want him to come any closer. That way he's a little bit on the safer side.
Give me a quick sleight of hand. You're fine.
Cool. Alright. We got this. We got this. Alright, so. I got this one more block, one more small square to travel, and then I got to reroll.
No.
Right?
No.
No? Oh.
Four small
20.
squares. No. Each big square is 10. So the small squares are 5.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
I did. I did 2.
Yeah. So you can go 2 more
Okay.
small squares.
Okay. Alright, so now that I'm in the actual thing, I can start seeing shit. Oh man, this is intense. Whew. Okay, say that's another.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I feel like this is not gonna go well. Okay, so then I gotta roll again.
So you're going, and you're reaching down and you're making your marks. And as you stand up, your foot accidentally kicks a pebble and sends it skittering across the dirt road. As you hear a goblin, and like you see him start pointing like right where you are. They still can't see you, but they're aware of your presence, so your advantage now goes away. It's just a straight roll.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Let me see. Hold on.
Idea where you took off to.
Where's the goblins located? Do I know, like...
No, you don't really see the insides. These are the warrens over here and here. All the living
okay.
areas, like the animal pens and stuff like that. You can also, from what you can see there, there's a large outer hut of orcs, like an outer village of orcs. Looks like they're the guards. And then it starts outer cave system.
Sorry, so just to reiterate, I can't see.
No, they're in towers like right here.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm sorry, I lied. Here, and I don't know that you can see the other one, but basically it's like
Okay, yeah. Okay, so they're just all above me.
Right.
Got it. Okay, so never mind.
which is why it doesn't necessarily see you, but it saw the rock go shooting across.
Yeah. So, okay, so I guess rather than risking to go any further in, I'm just gonna try to go back the way I came.
All right, give me a stealth.
And hope for the best.
Give me a stealth check.
Ah, damn it! You said I have disadvantage.
No, I said you. It was just normal. Still doesn't roll. So, yeah. As you're going, and you just stop. Unfortunately, as you stop, a big cloud of dust kicks up, and your form is revealed. Arrows start flying in your general direction. They're just kind of as you take off running. Skate, you see Aiden come hauling ass around the corner, just like something out of like Indiana Jones or Raiders of the Lost Ark at the very beginning, where he's like hauling ass, and there's like arrows just flying after him. Start the plane, Jock! Start the plane!
Run! I noticed this. Am I running into?
Oh yeah, you see him running right at you.
I start hauling ass with him. Like I don't even know where he's going to, but I'm running back to whence we came.
Well, I'm assuming I'm running so fast that the hood would just like fly off.
Oh yeah, you're like, you're there.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm just like, go!
Yeah, you didn't think about a way to like, clasp it shut. So yeah, you guys are hauling ass. Give me an athletics check, both of you, real quick. We'll say with advantage because you're terrified. Yeah, that works. You guys. I said with advantage. Fear is a powerful motivator. You guys make it back to the river over here.
Oh, hold on.
There is a powerful motivator.
Ah, there it is. We make it back to the river.
It's just asses and elbows the whole way.
All right, so lots of guard towers, and surprisingly, really good aim. Care to go to the other side?
How long will I try? Oh, let's go to the other side.
Alright, so I guess. Do we got to roll for crossing again?
Yeah.
Alright, well. I guess I'll put my hood back on. And then we'll.
You just like hop right in the water, wading across it. You
Well,
guys,
they're not close by.
You guys are far enough back that it really, at this point, isn't going to make much of a difference.
Killio. Alright, so just keep going.
And I gotta make my little.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I gotta make little Mike D catch up to you. All right, so give me another one. All right. So you both pass your stealth checks and make it across safely. At which point you see a very large
Shrubbery.
building.
Sorry, what was that?
A very large
shrubbery.
building.
A big ass building. Okay.
Big ass building. 16.
Are we able to tell what kind of building it is yet, or are we too far?
Hang on. I gotta pull it up. You hear sounds of like hammering, smithing work. It's definitely some sort of smithy. You know, you get a ping, 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 ping.
So that gives us a little bit of advantage, maybe?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright,
They're
so...
not going to hear you coming. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Black Shop's like, you got the bellows going. So
Yeah,
I would say
okay.
both of you would get advantage for stealth.
Alright, well, I guess we'll...
Ew.
Oh, yep, you guys made it.
Now this one's a lot bigger.
Yep.
So, is it... Can I tell how deep it is? Probably not.
There's a safe spot. Give me an athletics check just to get across. And you beef it. Like, you're like, hey, look, it's easy. Whoosh! You just face plant right in the water. Like, Scathe, you see a shimmering human image appear and then, like, get rinsed off. Kind of like in, like, Hollow Man, when, like, Kevin Bacon disappeared.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are coming across to the smithy. Scathe, you're laughing as you're going across, and you just beef it too. Just poof.
Okay.
It's like, serves me right.
Whoa!
Exactly.
Karma, bitch!
All right.
I'm fine.
So what are you guys doing?
Alright, well, I think... Are these pictures right here anything? Or are they just pictures?
They're just map pictures to tell you what's on the inside.
Legend.
Okay. Just... Alright, well, are there,
Hey, Scathe, catch up.
Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna see if there was any kind of windows, but I'm too stupid to realize if there are windows.
That's okay. There really aren't too many windows. Just the nature of this building. It's more open roof, like a skylight. You can see like smoke just billowing out of the bellows.
Alright.
I'll put you about right here. Because I'm a nice guy.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna continue going around. Oh, do I need to roll stealth?
When you get to about right here, go ahead, because the doorway's right here, and it is open.
Okay, I mean, I wasn't planning to really go inside, but or anything. I was planning to just go around.
Oh, yeah, if you want to peek your head in or something like that.
Oh, so if I want to peek my head in, I gotta do stealth?
No, I'll give that one to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so then I'll just kind of like peek in. Be like, what's going on?
All right, so you see a goblin, or two goblins and a hobgoblin. The hobgoblin is a blacksmith who's just working away, and like yelling things at her two goblin assistants. They're kind of running around. Nobody's really noticing you. There's a lot of noise. It's pretty loud.
Yeah, so found their smithy. All right, then
Ooh.
I'll just kind of back away
Well.
first. Then I will keep moving.
I noticed there's Smith as well.
If you want to try and approach the doorway and look inside.
Reason why I'm asking is because I'm wondering if there's anything we can steal. Anything that's better AC than what I'm wearing right now.
This is
Because why?
This is not the time.
This is not me talking as.
I know.
Okay. Because why pay for it when you can steal it?
Here, let me give you the flavor on this one. This freestanding building has mud walls and a 50-foot high ceiling beneath an arching straw roof that is sturdy enough for a medium or smaller character to stand on. The warm interior contains a crude fire pit heaped with hot coals and red-hot pieces of metal sticking out of it. Leaning against the walls are blacksmithing tools, including tongs and hammers, and a barrel of water stands in one corner by the open doorway. And a sleeping pallet rests in the northwest corner.
You're saying we can't steal shit from there.
You can certainly try.
Let's keep.
All right, so I'll just keep going around the building. Lots of noise, yada yada yada.
Do I have to make another stealth check for that?
Yeah, but you get advantage as well because you're like basically trying to run across the doorway. So you get to about right here, and all of a sudden the hammering stops. As you hear the hobgoblin start.
I think what I'm going to do is something that is incredibly uncharacteristic, yet characteristic at the same time. I'm going to dart towards, and I'm going to like assume I know where he is based on like the footprints where he's at. I'm gonna try to like scurry under the cloak with him and like curl up into a ball.
Give me an athletics check at disadvantage. So here's what happens. You're standing about right in the doorway, and Skaith comes barreling at you, hauling ass. He dives, and you're like, what the f-? Just in time for him to nail you, and you both go tits over elbows.
God damn it.
About that time, two goblins and a hobgoblin come running out, and they're looking at both of you with bows drawn. Get ready to roll for initiative.
Not my fault.
I'm sorry.
You just had to look, didn't you? Oh man.
I think as I'm like pushing myself up off of you, I'm going, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't touch me.
All right.
Um.
Here we go.
Yeah, of course, the guy who started it all goes last.
All right. Hey,
All
what are you
right.
doing?
So, since they come out of a smithy, that means they have metal. So,
Well, right
I'm
now they're
gonna-
all holding bows.
oh. But come on, like they gotta be wearing something with metal.
Well, one of them does. I mean, like, okay, so hang on. Let me see what we got.
About to say, Mr. Hobgoblin looks like he's wearing.
Hang on. The hobgoblin is wearing chainmail, yes. The goblins are wearing leather.
Wait, so are they all outside or are they inside?
They are standing in the doorway looking at you.
Okay, but I can still see them all. Technically.
If you can see them now, you can see them, yes.
Okay, well, alright, so I'm just gonna move this way. That way I can get just a better line of sight.
All right.
And then I'm gonna use my heat metal on the chainmail.
Ooh.
Oh, so let's see. That's 22.
Yeah.
You sit there and you look at it, concentrate as the chainmail on the blacksmith starts. You hear it start sizzling as it starts like glowing, like first a dark orange, and then red, and then the eyes of the hobgoblin like bug out of its skull with distress as the metal gets hotter and hotter, going first yellow, then finally white, as the fur just ignites on this bugbear and it runs screaming and finally falls over a corpse.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't fuck with me.
All
And
right,
then
what's
I'll
you
just-
got going on?
I'll just kind of back away to try to get further out of their range.
All right, so the goblins look at you. They look at the now smoking body of the smith and just scream and drop their bows and run, screaming as loudly as they can.
Ooh. So
You
do
will
we
get-
get
you
an
will
extra move while they run?
You're gonna get as they're gonna fuck off. You will get one action till they get around this corner.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to use because I just wanted to see what the text of that was. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to use the grasp to pull him 10 feet closer. But I'm going to move. Basically, what I'm trying to do is move a distance and draw them into a distance. So basically, I'm like face to face with them immediately following that.
Well, it says you can move them 10 feet closer to you, so you'd
I'd have to
only be able
move.
to get them to about right here. So you'd have to
I will
move all
try to
the
get
way
them as
up and then
close as
blast them.
possible.
All right.
And Eldritch Blast.
17 definitely hits. And yeah, like you hit it and pull it back, and you pull back a corpse. It's dead. You killed it with like the one blast.
Corpse. Fantastic. Question.
Okay.
Not me trying to do this now, but clarification earlier. For later. This is an attack of opportunity, yes?
No. Attacks of opportunity, I was reading up because I had questions. Attack of opportunity only occurs when you're within melee combat, not ranged.
That being said,
Even with spells?
Even with
Assuming-
spells.
assuming this is a normal round, I can still use my action surge to go ahead and attack this other guy, right?
Yes, in theory.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my action surge and do the same thing to this guy. I'm going to Eldritch Blast and Grasp.
All right. So, Aiden, you're just watching as Scathe just shoots one in the back and then comes around and hits and hurls another bolt, like right in the back of the head of this poor creature as its head just explodes.
It's about time you fix your own mess. Ugh.
Why did you not use me?
Look at this. I'm sorry. I wasn't close enough. I'm dying for you to taste some blood.
You will be. You will be.
Okay. I'll just walk up next to Scathe and be like, well, I guess you can go look in there now. I know that's what you wanted to do.
Yes, it is. What's in here, man? What's in here?
So you guys go in. Look
Wait, I
about.
just want to know one thing. Is there plate mail?
There is not plate mail. These are goblins.
Scathe is looking for plate mail.
And I respect that. There's not plate mail here. These are for like goblins and hobgoblins. You'll find some chain shirts and the like, some studded leather, things like that. There's some crude swords. Still managed to be pretty
Nothing
sharp.
better than what I have now, because there's no magic shields or magic armor, so...
Right. And there's not going to be anything that you find here. You will find the hobgoblin has a little pouch on her that contains 8 gold.
So I can just see it now. Scathe sulking around, seeing how shitty all this is. But then he finds gold.
I feel so bad. Yeah, basically anytime we find gold, I just divide it in half and keep half for myself and give you the half to you.
That was our agreement years ago.
So, okay, let's keep scouting. I want to hit something with this before the night's over.
So do I.
Sweet sword.
Alright, so I guess I'll I have my hood back on. Oh, and before I left Scathe, I'd just be like, don't be stupid again. And then I walk out.
Trying to be stupid. I was trying to be stealthy. I'm sorry.
So, you basically give me a perception check.
Me?
Yep.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. You see a ladder up to another tower, about right here. Probably once again where the goblins and the hobgoblins mount yet another tower. Beyond that, the only other ways in seem to be with water.
Hmm. Alright. Cool.
Water? Oh.
Yeah, so that's the only other thing we see, so I guess we head back then.
Port to Moog.
Yep. Just be like, alright, let's go.
Mookie baby, how you doing?
Hey, baby.
Bye.
Port is platinum, baby.
Ugh.
Alright. To Moog we go!
Moog.
So yeah, you guys go back to Moog. She's sitting there sadly wailing her song. You find Moog, husband?
We did some scouting first.
Okay.
So we did not see your husband, Sarah.
What
Well,
you see?
he went
He's
ways to get
incognito.
in.
We go
What
get him
happened?
back tonight.
I'm still here. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay. I was like, did he leave?
I'm still here.
It's like I feel like it'd be better to devise a plan and then go tomorrow night.
Okay.
And, if at all possible, try to get some reinforcements, because we're going to need some help.
I throw rocks. And she smiles her
I think
big
we
teeth.
should try to convince Moog to join us, based on the info that we have, the scouting report.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I think we should try to convince Moog to join us, based on the scouting report.
Ooh, I can. Let me roll persuasion for that. Gimme. Oh, wait. Oh. I almost read that wrong.
So, how are you trying to convince her?
So you said the water could lead us into the area as well, if I remember right.
Right. It is dammed off. What it looks like happened is they dammed off the river, so they have basically their protected supply of fresh water.
Oh, but the water, there's no actual way to get in there through water.
There might be. You haven't checked it out yet.
Oh. Damn, I didn't see anywhere else to go on that side of it.
Everywhere where the water went into those, to the dam, were entrances.
I didn't know that.
Well, not entrances, but possible entrances. We won't know until you get close enough.
Yeah. Okay, so basically tell her everything we saw, and then just being like,
You roleplay it good
Huh?
for me, I'll let you roll again.
Huh?
You roleplay it good for me, and I'll let you roll it again.
Oh, then that ain't happening.
Come
I
on,
suck at rolling.
no, you got it. You got to get roll going. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Whoa, what happened to Cruz?
His computer sharded.
Oh.
He said he'd be back in a second. Actually,
So, what?
actually,
It's
it's.
a really inopportune time for my computer to restart.
I know, right?
But the F.
So it's almost 11 o'clock, and I got to get up in the morning. How about if we leave it off here for tonight, and that'll give you guys a chance to plan your attack. I can tell you that Moog will come with you, but only to throw rocks, because she's really afraid of Chief Gu. But she will be your artillery.
Yeah, so, I'll just give a heads up now. Next Sunday, I will most likely not be on, because that's my B-day.
Oh, sweet. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So, if y'all want, I can do Friday night for sure.
I'm in. I'm an adult with adult children. I don't go out anymore.
Yeah, so that way, I don't take away the fun for anybody else. It's like,
Oh well, no. It's just as fun
Yeah.
playing with you.
I'm just excited because I can actually be there this Wednesday. It's been so long.
I know. I'm stoked. All right, let me.
Have I missed anything?
Not really. We fought a bunch of level 6 vampires, or challenge
Uh,
level 6
Well,
vampires.
we're level 7 now.
Yeah, we're all level 7 now. That's a thing.
Oh, okay.
And we found one of the things we need to stop Strahd.